Well, of course, it is December again, so that means it's winter forecast time. We're going to look over what we could see as we go through the next 3 months. First off, let's look back at last year. We had only 2 Arctic blasts. Our average snow is 12 inches. We only got 6.75, and majority of that occurred out of one storm right before Christmas. So we did actually have a pretty good white Christmas last year. We just didn't see overall a lot of winter weather. All right, the chaos of forecasting. We're in an El Nino. We've been in a La Nina the past 3 years, so this is a switch. I like to pay attention to the Arctic Oscillation, the NAO, the AO. That's what kind of lets us know how much Arctic air could we get during the winter. This all influences the pattern, the LRC. This is a pattern I've helped develop over the past 25 years. It is a unique pattern that sets up each and every September. So we're fairly new into the pattern. We've only gone through one cycle, but looking at that one cycle, we're going to project forward what I think we could see over the next 3 months. Here's our typical feature that we are seeing. Jet stream kicks out a couple little waves. These are weak to moderate waves. We don't get a lot of cold air. As we go through the winter months, we'll get a little bit of rain. We have one of these rolling through over the past couple of weeks, but we'll get a little bit of rain, maybe a little bit of snow, but 80% of this winter and pattern is kind of weak little features like this. Now, about 4 or 5 times over the next 3 months, we're going to see this feature set up. Big Ridge, Pacific Northwest, Big Ridge, just north of New England. This is a blocking pattern. It allows those polar vortexes to come down. Subtropical jet allows stronger systems to drop in. And again, this will happen 4 or 5 times, but this will be our potential to get some stronger systems. Doesn't mean it will happen, but it's at least our potential. We'll see one of these setups right before Christmas. So we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. All right, so I do expect temperatures or precip to be just below average, which kind of stinks, but we're in the pattern. Temperatures I expect to be just above average, very similar to what we've seen over the past couple months. Snowfall near average. We average about 12 inches across the 4-state area. I do think we'll get 3 to 4 Arctic outbreaks, and I do think we should get at least one ice setup with those Arctic outbreaks. Heaviest snow by far this winter is going to be Dodge City, Wichita, Topeka, Kansas City. They're in a good stripe. The farther south and east you work, the snow starts to taper off. But Yates Center, Chanute, Iola, 12 to 16. Most of us 8 to 12, 4 to 8 in our southern counties. Of course, if we can get a storm system to come through, this could all change. So that's a look at your 2023-2024 winter forecast. We're going to have more news and weather coming up next.